Over 500 years ago, these 87 men set sail from a small Spanish port, and for the next 3 months they sailed west through calm seas and treacherous seas. These voyagers were seeking a faster route to the Near East to take part in the spice trade. They had asked, is the world flat or is it round? They were bold enough to believe that the world was round, and innovative enough to believe that they could sail west to reach the east. Embarking on this voyage took more than asking why, being bold and innovative. It took resilience to overcome the challenges posed by 3 grueling months at sea, in boats a tenth the size of today's Great Lakes freighters. The resilience to recover from a setback is critical to success in school and in life. But we are not necessarily born resilient. Resilience is a skill we learn and develop, a skill we incorporate into our lives and our work. For our students, the learning begins with their relationship with their teachers. When students make a mistake, teachers can help them build the resilience to overcome their mistakes. It means you have to show them that they can get up after making a mistake and move forward. We have to prove to them that they are cared for, loved, and that our classrooms are safe places where they can make mistakes and learn resilience. Teachers can model resilience for their students by showing resilience in dealing with their own mistakes. We also have to cope with external pressures. We all, students included, have to deal with a raft of external pressures. Our ability to cope with those pressures is the measure of our resilience. Can we reach out to others for support? Can we treat our problems as a learning experience? Can we take positive action? Can we nurture a positive view? And can we imagine a future without this trauma? With resilience, we can overcome obstacles and accomplish great things.
Wow, it's crazy to think it's been 3 years since we all started the early college program. I remember the excitement I had when I walked into orientation back in June of 2016. Right then and there, I knew I was unstoppable. But shortly after that started, I faced a struggle, and at the time I didn't know that it was going to affect my schooling. 2 weeks after orientation, my best friend was murdered right in front of my eyes. I went from being super excited to not knowing what tomorrow would bring. I found myself struggling to leave the house and even wake up to go to school. I wasn't sure what my life was going to turn into. I remember telling my mom I was done. I was going to drop out. I hit rock bottom, and I wasn't sure if I was able to pick myself back up. But now, after 3 years, I can stand here proudly. I made it. We all made it. I just discovered myself. I discovered my career. I discovered my passion. This is my story. I am proud of everyone. I mean, if it wasn't for any of you, I don't know where I would be. Thank you.
2019 has been an interesting year. Started with my mom falling downstairs, and then my dad fell. And so they were both in the hospital, some significant surgeries. We get into the middle of February, and my wife and I are in the woods, and I had a little chest discomfort, and based on previous chest issues, I went to the doctor, and 18 days later, and 3 bypasses and open heart surgery, I got home out of the hospital. I'll say a month or so later, my dad ended up passing away in the beginning of May. So 2019 was a pretty rocky start. We finished up the spring with my mom having a total knee replacement. So she's doing great, and everybody's moving forward. I have great friends and a great family. People that I can lean on if need be, and just a ton of support. I think when you think of resilience, and I've had the conversation, well, why does this happen? And it goes back to, I go 26 years ago when I was first diagnosed with cancer, and things that it just seems to never end. But at the same time, I look at it and say, wow, I'm blessed. I have a great job. I have 2 amazing kids. I try to take my focus off, man, this is crappy, to look at what I'm able to do. I just coming to work, my job and working with the amazing people that I get to interact with every day. That helps me keep moving forward, even when you wake up and you're a little sore and a little tired, and you're kind of going, what's going on next? But you just keep going. To be appreciative of the things that we have in life, not dwell on some of the hurdles we have to get over. I think resilience is being able to adapt, and it's being able to take that. I do this with my kids. I say, you're going to hit the wall. Sometimes it's really hard to get over, but when you hit that wall, how do you allow yourself to get over it, or get under it, or through it? And that, to me, it's really being resilient, and it's being able to step up the next day. And it doesn't mean there aren't bad days. We all have bad days. It's just being able to make more good days than bad days.
Resilience is a matter of moving forward, even if the sea is boiling mad. Making our classrooms safe places for students and staff to become more resilient must be our goal. We all share the common goal of building resilience in each other and in our students.